Hey everyone, it's Monday the 10th of September, and normally I would have had school today, but the class that I was attending and I was trying to add into, it turns out that the teacher ran out of room, so I couldn't add it anymore. So, I don't know, it's kind of nice though. I got to sleep in a bit, which I haven't got to do very often. And from there, once I woke up, I just started cleaning my room and stuff like that. Hey. Yeah, bicyclists. Yeah. Girl's cute. Out there, a couple, they'd make a cute couple. But, yeah. I don't know, just... what was I even talking about just now? So, it's already halfway through Monday afternoon at this point. And so far, I've done nothing today but watch Breaking Bad and finally clean my room. And believe it or not, the whole mess in my room wasn't just me being a slob or anything like that. Even though granted it took me way too long to even clean that stuff up. But I don't know, do you guys ever go through those stages to where like you really just kind of stop, take a look back, and just analyze like your life and all the crap you have and stuff like that, and just you come back to your senses and realize like I don't want any of this, to be honest. Like I don't really know the best way to describe it, but basically over the years I've accumulated a lot of stuff that I just don't want, I don't care about. It got to the point to where I had to hide it all underneath like my bed, on top of my shelves, stick it in boxes inside of other boxes just so I wouldn't see it anymore, because it just annoyed me knowing it was all there. It's really freeing. I haven't done this in a while. Like most of the times when I do come to the beach, it's to run or work out or something like that, but never really just to relax and just go for a while. That's disgusting. I don't know if you guys saw that. There's like all these plastic or styrofoam plates, all this junk just sitting there in the beach. Yeah. Actually, let me go back and get those. There's literally trash cans all over the beach, and yet people can't bring themselves to throw their own crap away. I saw a comment from someone saying that I'm getting more used to vlogging, and I actually, yeah, I've got to agree, because before I would never walk through public with a camera held up pointing at my face, because it feels really narcissistic, to be honest. And I just personally don't think I'm that interesting of a person to listen to. But yeah, I am. Even now I'm talking more quiet than I was earlier. So I gotta stop analyzing myself. That's the thing, like, what is it that causes the need for all of us to kind of just become more reserved and more fearful of people that we'll never talk to, or at least if we do, we'll just end up won't talking to them. And if we do somehow end up talking to them in the future, I doubt that they'll remember, like, oh, aren't you that guy's on the beach with the camera pointing at his face, talking to yourself? Also, walking through sand with your shoes and socks on isn't the best idea, so I probably got to kick this off really quick. Even with like all the work on projects I've been doing and all that stuff, like, I don't know, growing up is weird. Like, as a kid, everything it's fun. You do everything for the fun of it. But all of a sudden now, when everyone's all older, everything has to be done for a reason. Like, you can't play with toys anymore. You can't, if you, like, a lot of people discourage playing video games and all that stuff, and if you do like workout or you do sports or any of that, it's typically for the fitness aspects and not anything else. So yeah, even like the beach, like, this is the first time I've come to the beach just to come in a very long time. Like, normally if I come, it's only to exercise and whatnot, and it's kind of weird, right? Like, just, it's a place that's supposed to be beautiful and just relaxing, and yet you only come because you're trying to get your physique up or anything like that. And the thing is, like, I've always been very fit and like in a lot better shape than I am now. Like, back then, because I did everything for fun. Everything was just literally me having fun. I was challenging myself, And never once did I look at it as training. I was actually like against calling what I was doing was like training or practice. It was always just like, oh man, there's like this new flip that I want to try, but like it's so difficult and it scares the crap out of me. I gotta do it. But now it's like, oh man, I gotta get up and go training. That way like people like the next video. I gotta go out and like start training again. That way I could be fit again. And I feel like when your quest is for the image, like you're never gonna reach it. It's never gonna be good enough. And even then, like, you never put in as much effort because, yeah, freaking. Back when I was first learning to tumble and I was doing full twists, like I actually first learned full twist over my left side, and it was very rough. It was very dangerous, and as a result, not too long into it, I ended up bailing really bad, and I slid my face across the gymnastics floor, and I literally ripped off like half of the skin on the side of my face. And this was during school too, so I had like bandages and all this stuff all over it. And after burning my face, I still kept flipping that day, and the next day, and the day after that, because to me it was just fun. And then like I was afraid to do full twist for a bit, but then I was like, you know what, screw it, I gotta get it again. I ended up teaching myself to do it on the right side this time instead, and then I went back and relearned it on my left, so now I can full twist over both sides. But now it's like if I go do gymnastics, that aspect's been gone. I don't know, something's missing at this point. Like, I don't know, it's kind of trouble. What is that? Oh. Oh, it was a pelican next to it, like a geese or a duck or whatever. I was confused at first because like it landed, the duck landed next to the pelican, and I was like, okay, that thing is the biggest duck I've ever seen. A really close friend of mine once said to me, it's funny how there's so many people in the world and yet we're afraid to speak to absolutely every single one of them. Wait, I think I misquoted that. It's funny because, yeah, like for whatever reason, we're afraid to be ourselves with other people, and we're afraid to speak to other people unless like the situation calls for it. Like at this point, if I'm in a classroom, I can go up to anyone, say hi, introduce myself, and just immediately start a conversation or whatever. Like that's no problem. But like if you're just walking down the street or you're chilling at a movie theater, then like it's hard to really just build the confidence to go up and approach someone. And I'm not even just talking about like in a dating aspect. I'm just like what's stopping you from going up to a random person and just starting a conversation, start a friendship? Like I've been surprised like when certain people do it to me, and I tried to embrace it. Like I remember one time I went to an open mic, and then when I was walking away, I mean like after it was done, I got approached by this one Korean guy, and it was really cool because, yeah, he randomly, like, he was like, oh, do you know where this is? Do you know where that is? And then, so I gave him directions, and he's like, oh yeah, because I'm new to the area, and like, from there, we kind of just sparked a conversation, you know, talking for 2 hours, exchanged numbers, all that stuff, and he seemed like a cool guy. But, yeah, I don't know, for some reason, like, on average, that's a really awkward and hard thing to do. And doggy. Yeah, even now, like, with vlogging, I'm speaking very low compared to my usual self because it's an awkward thing and it makes you self-conscious doing it. And I don't understand why. Maybe it's because, in a sense, you're talking to yourself, but at the same time, I know why I'm doing it. So why should I really be afraid? Like, what's to stop someone if they see you walking, talking to the camera, from coming up and asking you, hey, what are you doing? Like, are you, like, at this point, most people know YouTube, so I imagine like it's kind of easier to spot when someone's vlogging. Oh, VidCon, like, to go off subject, or sort of on subject for a second. VidCon was the funniest because literally everywhere you turned, you just saw like 15 people with a camera up to their face like this. But yeah, I don't know. Take that quote that my friend told me. it's funny how there's so many people in the world and yet we're all free to talk to them. And to combine that with the quote of do one thing that scares you every single day. And could lead to some fun parts of life. Tipsy, what do you vlog on days when nothing happens? I don't know. How about cats? You want a cat? You don't want a cat? Okay, no cats. It's kind of got me wondering though, like, what do you vlog on days when absolutely nothing happens? Like, yeah, if it wasn't for... Why is he just licking the crap out of my arm right now? I think he could taste like the salt from the beach, or I don't know, but Tipsy, you're just going, what are you doing? What are you doing, Tipsy? Doggy cleaning service, apparently. Now he stopped. And he's back. Hey, thanks for watching today's video. If you want to check out yesterday's vlog, be sure to click this one right here. It's got all kinds of awesome stuff like fight scenes going on, people's IDs being frozen in water, and other shenanigans like that. If you want to catch the very first full fight scene I ever did, you click this video right over here. And also, if you want to find me on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, that'll be right down there. So, you should leave a comment below, and if you like the video, subscribe.